I had this board for 3 months, pretty much 4 months. And I have to tell you, when it first came out and I started doing my research on what board I was going to select, this was the board that everybody was raving about. How good the board is, range, but the price seemed to be a little bit too high for me. So I started looking at other boards that was priced a little bit more affordable. At $1,900, I just thought that it was a little bit too expensive. So I wound up getting a Wildgo 2S. And that board was really, really good. Never rode an electric skateboard before last year. Got that, and it was just a great board to have. So this year I decided to step it up, and I wound up spending $1,900 on the Evolve skateboard. And I have to tell you, based on all the boards that are out on the market right now, this board is a disappointment compared to the other boards that outperform this board. There's boards on the market that right now that outperform this board in speed, price, and close to its range. No, I'll say better in range than this board. This board claims to do 31 miles on a single full charge. Now, the range, I guess, is good, but I'm going to tell you the speed. They advertise 26 miles an hour speed on this board. False. Now, with the AT wheels on it, supposedly the range is reduced by like half. No, not the range, I apologize. With the ATV wheels, the speed is reduced to half. Maybe that's true, because the fastest I've ever gotten on this board was 16 to 17 miles an hour top speed, and they average 26 in speed. So what I'm going to do now is to fairly judge them on their speed. What I'll do is I'm going to get the street conversion wheels, and the street conversion wheels are supposed to give you I guess higher speed or whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase the wheels, the street wheels for this board, and see if I could get past 17 miles an hour. I tell you right now, if I don't get past 17 miles an hour with the street wheels, then maybe I have a defective board, because the fastest I've gotten on this board was 17 miles an hour. So for Evolve's sake, or I should say for my sake, I hope I could get a top speed close to even 26 miles an hour. I'll be happy. This board is slow, especially with these ATV wheels on it. 17 tops for $1,900? Nah, I could have got a better performing board at $800. And I avoided belt-driven boards for the simple fact that I don't want to do the maintenance. I didn't want to do belt changes and things like that. But I said, you know what? I've been with the hub motor board for a good year. I really enjoyed it. Let me get a belt-driven board, and maybe I'll get a better experience out of it. Not. The board is slow. This board is super slow. 17 miles an hour top speed. I'm not feeling that right there. Not for $1,900. For $1,900, I should go 30-something miles an hour, and I should always get a range of 31 miles on a single charge. But we'll see. We'll see. And also, I'm noticing right here, if that's not, the grip tape is starting to come up. I don't know if you can see that, but the grip tape is coming up right there. And I don't even ride the board like that all crazy and heavy, and the grip tape is coming up. So you tell me. Yeah, I'm gonna look into buying those wheels and really testing the speed on this, because I'm very disappointed at $1,900, and I've seen other YouTubers who bought that board, exact same board. They got a carrying case. They received handles for the box. Their box came with a picture of the different specs of the board. I just got some plain box. I didn't get any extras in the box. Yeah, I got some stickers, but I didn't get any extras in the box. The skate tool was basic. Other YouTubers that bought this board, they got a different skate tool with extra Allen key. I don't know. I opened up my box. I thought I was going to see a lot of that stuff. For $1,900, I just got the board, and I didn't even get a thank you card or anything. I got the board. I got an instruction booklet and some stickers. But okay, I mean, whatever. I pull the board out, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'm on eco mode. Let me, put it on speed, and let me put it on turbo or something. Topped out at 17 miles an hour tops, and it was teetering between 17 and 16 miles an hour. All right, no problem. So I'm so used to the WildGo remote controller where the same button, or should I say the same wheel, the thumb wheel that you would use to make it go forward, you also brake with it. So I'm used to not taking my thumb off the controller. With this one, I don't like this controller, because you're accelerating with the trigger. You'll accelerate with the trigger, and then you got to make sure you keep your fingers off the dead man switch, because this shit will throw you off quickly. And you have to brake, lowering the this push pin right here. You have to stop it that way. And even when you bring it down all the way, it doesn't stop completely. The board still rolls. So I don't like this 2-in-1. I like it all in one, where if I'm going to accelerate by letting it go, maybe it's braking. I don't know. Because when it comes to just coasting, the belt drive slows the board down. So coasting is, you can't even coast on this board because of the belt drive and the resistance that the belts give to the board. Now, when I'm braking, sometimes I gotta think which button I'm using to brake, because I don't have my finger on this. I always have my fingers on the remote like this, like that. So then I have to think of placing my thumb to brake. And when I'm telling you, when I come to a light and traffic is flying by, I bring it all the way down and the board is still rolling. I don't like that. I hate that. So the brakes suck on this. Can't go backwards. All right, I can't put it in reverse. So I have to get off the board. And when I get off the board, I have to use my foot to move the board backwards. It's just something that I'm not really comfortable with, because I'm so used to the WildGo and the WildGo's ability to put it in reverse, pull back on the thumb wheel to brake. It's all on my thumb. Acceleration, reverse to brake. It's beautiful. Very torquey. I guess, I don't know if all belt-driven boards are like that, but this board is very torquey. It's constantly trying to throw you off because of its power, initial power, I would say. The initial power is always trying to throw you off the board. I just don't enjoy riding this board, but what I do enjoy are the AT wheels, giving you the comfortability of the bumps and the rough terrain of these city streets. Now I'm in Queens, and in Queens, these surfaces don't get paved over regularly, so you have these potholes that get refilled, and they don't do the best job of refilling the potholes, and you're constantly, the roads are uneven, wavy, bumpy, holes, and it's crazy. But I will say that it's comfortable riding this board when it comes to rough terrain, the rough streets. That's the only thing I like with this board, is when I know I'm gonna ride on rough terrain, I'll take this board and I'm good. But when it comes to speed, it's a disappointment, because I want to go a little bit faster than 17 miles an hour, and I can't get it in this board or this setup. Maybe when I get the street conversion and switch out these AT wheels for the street conversion wheels, I'll maybe get the speed that I want. I don't know if I'll be compromising the comfort level. I'll find out when they get those wheels. So we'll see. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, I'm not having buyer's remorse. I'm going to ride this board. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use it. But I hate certain things about this board that I knew why I didn't buy this board as my first board. There was reservations I had. I wanted to do more research, and the Wild Go for $400 is the ultimate board for me, in the sense that it does a lot of things that this board can't do. And by using that board first, maybe I got a little spoiled, because I wanted those same capabilities from that board with this board. So maybe that's unfair to compare the two. But when you spend $1,900, maybe you want some of the things that make riding enjoyable with one board, you want it in the other board. That's why I have two boards, because when I'm missing something in one board, I could jump on the other board and get what I'm missing in one board and get it out of the other board. So, but Evolve, $1,900, very disappointed, but this is what I paid for. So right now I'm in the park. You got the ducks out here. You got a guy fishing over there. And this pond is really nice. Yeah, people walking. It's a nice day. Got a little doggy off his leash, very well behaved, which is good. I wish I could let my dog off the leash, but I could never let Spanky off the leash, because he'll chase people, he'll chase the ducks, jump in the water. My dog is out of control, so I can never take Spanky off his leash and walk him in the park and let him just enjoy himself, because he is just way too out of control. And here come a line of ducks. And slowly but surely, I'm getting my protective gear. Ugh. Right now I got my knee pads. It's a knee pad shin guard protection that I purchased off Amazon. Oh, the kid is getting yelled at. It's not raining, y'all. It's just that she don't want the sun on her head while she's walking in the park, so she got an umbrella up. That looks very nice. It's nice out here. But yeah, so I got my knee and shin guards to go out riding, because you always should use protection when riding these electric skateboards, because I watched this YouTuber make a video of how I think he said the brakes failed on his board, and when he went to go around a turn, he was thrown from his board and shattered his elbow. And that video right there just reminds you how unpredictable these electric skateboards can be and the risk that you take by riding these boards. So what I did was I bought these knee and shin guards to protect my shin as well as my knee, and it comes all the way up here past my knee. So I got added protection. I wanted the type of pads that allow me to actually place the guard on the outside of my clothing and have the strap go around it instead of me slipping it over my clothes. It'll allow me to use the straps. They just put it over my clothes and I don't have to wear it under my clothes. So I wanted that, and I found these on Amazon. It was only like $20-something. I think it's really good, but the tests, I can't really tell you for sure how good they are until I actually, hopefully never, but if I have an accident, and how they will hold up and protect my knees and my shin. Elbow pads are on the way, so right now I'm riding with no elbow pads, nor am I riding with a helmet. And I wanted to order a few helmets that I saw online, but then, the measurements and everything else that goes into selecting a helmet that fits your head and the shape of your head and everything. I think I need to go to a store and actually either get the measurements and then buy the helmet online, or just go to a store and try out the helmets in store to see what best fits me, and then do it that way. Because I don't want to buy a helmet and then have to send it back and get another helmet, send it back because it's too small, too large, don't feel good. So that's the plan. I'm going to go to a store. If I don't see what I like in that store, I'm going to get the measurements done there. Go online, send my measurements in, or if they have my measurements online with the helmet that they're selling, I'm just going to buy a helmet offline. And I want to fill a full face helmet, because a guy had one of those helmets that basically just sat on the top of his head, and when he fell, his chin was all scraped up and things like that. So maybe a full face helmet is what I'm going to go after, so that my chin is protected, my cheekbones are protected. I already have goggles, and I have Oakley shades that I'm riding with now. So I think these are nice. These are Oakley. This is what I ride with now. It sort of helps keep the bugs out, but when it starts getting really cold, I'm definitely gonna start wearing my goggles to ride to the train, to go to work and things like that. I'm really excited. I just got to get all the things I need to be fully protected when it comes down to the helmet and elbow pads. But yeah, the sun is out and it's real calm sitting by the water. Board is fully charged and I am loving it out here. Summer's pretty much over. It's now September 14th, 2019. It's a Saturday. I worked all week, so now I'm going to be off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I don't go back until Tuesday to work, so I'm going to take advantage of these days to get rest, ride my board, and just enjoy what's left of these nice warm days, because it's about to come to an end. $1,900, y'all. If you want to make that purchase, hey, who am I to say no? Because maybe there's certain things about this board that you like. Even the things that I pointed out, you may like that. I don't know. I don't. And if I had to do it all again, if I rode somebody else's board or somebody let me hold their board for like a month or just borrow it for a couple of days or a week or whatever, I never would have bought this board. I see some boards on the market, same setup. They got extra wheels. They receive extra belt. I didn't even get extra belts with this board. People that ordered this board got extra belts. They received extras that I didn't get. I spent $1,900. As soon as I opened up the box and pulled the board out, all I saw was stickers, user manual, a case for the remote, not a case to hold everything in a box like some people got. I just got a case for the remote. I was like, whoa. I was like, okay, whatever. I got the ultimate board, so I should be okay with that. And it's disappointed big time, but it's cool. This should be the last video I do me hating this board, because I think I covered everything until maybe I have to replace one of the belts because they may break. Maybe I have to replace a motor. I don't know. But everything that I've outlined as to why I don't like this board and why I'm disappointed in this board is something that if you buy this board for the first time, you might feel the same way. I don't know. The accessories for this board, I think, are overpriced. You go on their website. I have a cover to put over the board to keep the grip tape from scratching your clothes, scratching surfaces and stuff like that. Why are they charging like I think they charging, I forgot how much they're charging, but I got the same exact cover for that board for $20 on Amazon. $20, and it does the exact same thing. And there isn't any branding on the cover that shouts who's the maker of the cover. You go on Evolve and you try to buy a cover to put on, it's branding, big branding over the whole thing. And it's like, I don't want to be advertising for Evolve. I just want to cover my board up and get the hell out of here. But no, they did that. And then I went to see if I could find a backpack that I could carry things in and carry my board. Evolve is selling a backpack for like $150. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, it's a great backpack. I went on Amazon. I found a backpack similar to Evolve's backpack. And maybe it might be a little bit better because I saw some extras that the backpack offer that Evolve don't offer. $86. $86. You heard me correctly. $86. And that backpack is great. And I love it. And I'm glad that, I didn't do an impulsive purchase and buy the Evolve backpack. And I got the Evolve backpack for $86. It's beautiful. I used it a couple of times and I'm happy with my purchase. Another thing, I want to do, the only reason why, and maybe it's because of laziness, but the only reason why I'm going to go on Evolve's website and purchase their conversion kit for the street wheels is because I think their conversion kit is more compatible with this board than if I went to another company and got the conversion kit for this board. It may not line up right. I may have issues with their wheels and their belts. I don't know, but I'm gonna trust that the price isn't gonna be too crazy, but I'm gonna try it. And I want to get white wheels for this board. I want to get white street conversion wheels for this board. I don't want to get orange, but I'm gonna get white. And I guess the belts and everything else is going to be sized up for those wheels. and for this board, and maybe I'll be able to get the speed that was really advertised, 26 miles an hour. I'm gonna find out. Yeah, I gotta clean the board up too, because I'm getting like some dust in the wheels, and it's dusty on the trucks and stuff like that. So what I'll do is I'm gonna give this board some TLC, clean it up a little bit, because I haven't cleaned it, wiped it down since I bought the board. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to pulling out the tool and taking things apart, cleaning and swapping out the wheels and trying this new street wheel conversion kit to see if I get the speed that's advertised for this board. So I don't know. I saw a board with AT wheels and it's airless tires. I may have to swap these tires out and try the airless tires. And I'll tell you right now, I prefer airless tires if I get the same comfort, because I won't have to worry about air pressure. I don't have to worry about getting a flat while I'm out doing a lot of riding, and then having to be stranded somewhere and having to pull out my second board. I don't want that headache. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to look into airless tires and see if they'll fit on here, and hopefully I'll be able to take those tires and just put them up and just look at them, because to be honest with you, airless tires is a lot better from a standpoint of maintenance, I guess, and not being stranded with a flat tire. But at the same time, like tires filled with air, the airless tires will wear down eventually, and then you'll just have to replace them, which is fine. I have no problem a tire needing to be replaced because of wear and tear. But if I just catch a straight flat and I can't finish my ride, or I have to now jump on the Walgo S2 board because I can't finish my ride because of a flat tire, that's gonna suck. It's really gonna suck. So we're gonna see what happens. I don't even know the name of this park. I think it's Crotona Park in Queens. I could be wrong, but it's really nice out here. Really nice out here. You can shoot a couple of videos. You can ride around, and the park is huge. This park is huge. I go anywhere in this park, and I get a smooth ride because of those wheels. A smooth ride. And that's what this board offers with those wheels. But I'm telling you right now, based on the newer boards that are coming out from companies that are paying attention to what the riders are asking for and wanting in a board, these newer companies that are popping up are putting together boards that make the consumer happy. And I like that. They're responding. And if I had to say to Evolve, listen, I'm not that experienced with an electric skateboard, and as a new user, 1 year in riding an electric skateboard, this is what I would like in a skateboard, and this is what I wish I would improve with the remote and things like that. I don't know. But yeah, will I buy a third skateboard? I doubt it. Would I go out and purchase another board similar to range and speed, or more range, more speed? Nah. I got two boards. I'm happy with the two boards I've received up to this point. Unless I have to buy another board because the board falls apart, or somebody steal a board, or whatever the case is. I'm not looking to get every board on the market that I think is going to be a good board to buy now. I'm cool with the two boards I have, and it should be enough. Till next time.